Bishop T.D. Jakes shared something in one of his interviews. He said he was in a meeting with CEOs, people of high esteem, billionaires, and one of them mentioned that we CEOs, we know where we are going, but the issue is what we need to leave behind. He said when he heard that particular line of statement, he bring out his pen, begin to write. He just like jot it down, jot it down. It was like, wow, that is very powerful. So in this final episode of our series, in the journey of self-discovery, we are going to be talking about some things you need to leave behind to actually come to the realization of self-discovery. And that's talking about sacrifice. There are so many things that you will need to sacrifice on your way to journey of self-discovery. Either people, either habits, either places. You need to leave your comfort zone, leave some people behind to pursue the best version of yourself. Is very, very important. You need to sacrifice. If you are not ready to pay some level of sacrifice, you are not ready for self-actualization. People that made it to the top, they sacrifice one or two things. It's very important that when you envision where you want to be, where you want to go, there's no one that wants to like go to a particular place that will leave his or her house, that will not like envision where he's going, what he will need there. Just like a farmer going to a farm, you actually envision what you need in the farm to work. Maybe you need your cutlasses, your the farming equipment. You can't be going to the farm and be taking unnecessary things that you will need on the farm to the farm. So as you are on journey of self-discovery, you need to ask yourself some basic questions. Where I am going, what are the things that I need? What are the things that I need? What are the people that I need? What are the people that I did not need? What are the things in my life right now that is going to give me that is going to be weighing me down and not allow me to move forward? Those are the questions you need to ask yourself. And it comes with a whole lot of sacrifices. You need to leave some people behind. You are not fighting them, you are not having bad blood. It's just that at this point in your life, you need to actually move without them. You need to move without them. You are in that junction of your life that you need to, even if it's to walk in a lonely road. Yes, the journey to greatness sometimes is lonely, very lonely. You need to be comfortable with that. The journey of self-discovery is something that is personal. You need to have it at the back of your mind that to come to self-realization, you need to leave some people behind. You need to leave some things behind. You need to leave some environment behind. Your friends will be partying. Your friends can be going to party, going to one thing or the other. But because of where you are going, you have to sacrifice those moments. You have to sacrifice being lonely. You have to sacrifice being on the grind. You have to sacrifice it when others are partying, doing some unnecessary things that is not in line with where you are going. You have to sacrifice it and say, no, I will be on my grind. At the end of the day, it will pay off, and those things you have time for it later. But right now, it's time to be on the grind. It's time to get to work. It's time to sacrifice those things. It's time to sacrifice pleasure and embrace pain, because pain shapes a man. At the end of the day, it's all going to make sense because it will worth the sacrifices. But if you don't sacrifice right now, you're going to pay big for it tomorrow, because time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. The strength that you have to do something today, you might not have that strength to do it when you are 50 60 years, or had 20 30 years to your current age. You won't have that strength again. So now that you have the strength, now that you have the energy, why don't you want to be on the grind? Why don't you want to grind 24/7? Now that you have the energy, your health is in place, everything is in check. Is it until you are old that you don't have the strength that you want to be on your grind? You have to be on the grind now. Sacrifice this time so you can enjoy later. It's very important. Sacrifice now so you can enjoy later. If you have not watched the previous episode from 1 to 3, kindly check it out. I will link them in the description below. This is a series that we have been doing, and you need to like watch it from say episode 1, and this is the final episode. I want to believe we have gained value. I want to believe this has helped somebody out there to actually see that it is possible if you are ready to do the work. This is a powerful message, and I want you to share it, and I want you to subscribe to this channel, like this channel. And until I come your way in my next video, I love you guys.